Transportation in Tokyo, it can be confusing, can be very stressful. You'll see a map of Tokyo in Japan, of the metro subway station, and I will try to be as brief as possible and explain you how and what tools you should use to be able to navigate with the most cost-efficient and stress-free way. So if you take a quick look here, you have a color code for each line and you have the name of all the different lines. Let's focus, for example, on Asakusa line, rose, the A, and the G, or in orange, the Ginza line. You have many of them. I choose two main stations on that one. You'll see Asakusa G19 or A18 because it is intersection of two different lines in the same station. Same for Ueno, G16, H17. So obviously, if you want to go from Asakusa to Ueno, you'd use G19 to G16 because that's the common line going from one to the other. Up to that point, nothing complicated at all, and the rest is not complicated either. It's just a trick that we found that might be very known for certain people and not for some others, but it helped us a lot. It's been an amazing experience to ease the process of traveling in Tokyo because it can be quite confusing. You can check videos, and I guarantee you, everybody traveling over there that is not used to the metro system will struggle. So I'll go to the next tool, which is going to be the most important, but this one is going to be the one you can find in any train station. I will explain which card to use to make the cost more efficient. But let's go directly to the tool and I will explain all that in few minutes. Google Maps. Download that app if you don't have it already. And this is a powerful tool. You see it's already set up from Asakusa station to Tokyo station, showing a route, showing the metro, showing the price. I can talk about that one or put another one. I'll talk about that one quickly and try to do two examples pretty quickly so I keep the video short and sweet. And if later on the road you have any requests, any comments, any question, don't hesitate to comment on that video and I will answer as soon as possible. But let's focus on that one. For example, you want to go from Asakusa to Tokyo station. You can use the metro, the subway, or what they call the JR lines as well. You can use the bus. Depart at 5:54 p.m. Let's say I want to set that up for tomorrow. I'm planning to leave my location at, let's say, 8:15 in the morning. It's going to update and say, okay, you have a recommended route, but you have several options. And so I will talk from the top to the bottom. Recommended route, you see the price on the right side, 304 yen, Japanese yen, which is the equivalent of less than $3 as of today, end of 2019. And it says it will take 17 minutes to go from that point to the other. You can also take another one. The next option, it will last 18 minutes. You will have to take 3 of them. Then 22 minutes, but the cost is 168 yen. So I will personally, when you're many days over there, and if you're on vacation, you're not within 5 minutes. So I will choose the one that is 22 minutes for 168 yen. So let's click on that one. So it will detail everything. And actually, I used to just look at the time and the station. And we start looking a little bit deeper and look at all the details. Those are very important. G19, Asakusa station. Geographically, you'll find it very easily. You use the map. You go to the Ginza line. They're color-coded. Departing at 8:16. Platform 2. The platform is extremely important. Those same trains will go one direction or the other. So make sure you watch the platform and you have signs everywhere. This has been the most common mistake for us. So platform 2, when you see it, Ginza line in orange, and you're at the right station, you're running to platform 2, you cannot mistake. And they're very, very on time. So generally they could be 1 to 2 minutes in advance, sometimes few minutes late, but just make sure to check the clock to make sure you get into the right one. You see usually few empty seats, so that one won't be too busy. Boarding position for fastest exit. When you go from one to the other, it is important to know that, for example, in that one, if you go in the car number 6, when it stops at the last station and you have to walk from G11, actually that one is only one train, but if you have 2 trains or 2 subways, 2 metros, you have to go from one station to another. You go and follow that advice of going to the right car, because that car it will be the one stopping the closest from an escalator or stairs that will take you to the closest hallway going to the next station. Ride 8 stop, 15 minutes, and stop at Nihon station. Follow the gate and such, and it costs 168 yen, which is about $1.50. It is not bad for traveling in Tokyo. I want to choose one that will go a little bit further. Let's say one that is very known is Shinjuku. If you go in Tokyo and don't go in Shinjuku, then you missed half of your trip. That's a very popular one. I want to choose one that is a little bit further, so you have few stations. So same process. Look at the price first and the time. 35 minutes, 336 yen. And I go below, okay, 41 minutes, 242 yen. Looks like it is the cheapest. If you go with Uber or the taxi you see on the bottom, it's like approximately 8,000 or 5,000 yen. So I choose the 242 yen and click on it. Asakusa line G19, 816, also at 818. In case of you're a little late, you have the same train stopping at the same station just a couple of minutes later. You have to be careful and choose the right train. That's why that tool is very important. You can find your station, you can find the right platform. Those trains, you see right here it says local in the top left hand corner. It can be rapid, limited express. You have several categories of train. And those express or semi-express are skipping stations. You don't know which one they're skipping until you're inside. And they're telling you, we will stop next at G13, for example, and you wanted to stop at G15. Then you're in trouble for some sort, you know, you have to get out, take another train, go back. It doesn't cost you any more as long as you're not passing the gates. But it's still the same thing, you know, you're wasting time. So the point is to be efficient. So you also have one at 818. You'll stop at G5, which they're announcing in the train, so it's pretty easy. You have 1 minute of walk, you have 1 minute in between the 2 trains, so that one's gonna be pretty tight. But that's why at the Maruchi line, Akasaka station, you see also at 8:46 a.m. So if you miss the first one, you have another one at 8:46 that will stop in the same one. Platform number 2. That's something you want to be careful with. Like I said, car number 6 will be the fastest. If you have another station, or you'll see on the first one, car number 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the ones you want to go in to exit faster at G5 to be able to go to M13. Go back on the bottom, and then you arrive at Shinjuku City for 242 yen. So last thing I want to talk about is a Suica card, and I will put a little icon of the Suica card on the video. You have Pasmo and Suica are the main transportation system, and they're 2 competitors. We choose Suica. This is a personal choice. It is a random choice. So I will talk about Suica, but the other one, Pasmo, is the same as far as I understood. The Suica card, you have 2 of them. The regular Suica card, you have a deposit of 500 yen. When you buy it, you have to deposit 500 yen that you'll get only if you bring it back once you're done using it. And they will also refund any money left minus 220 yen, which is about $2. So you lose $2, but you still have to waste some time and energy to find the right location to bring it back to get your deposit and your money left. It's not too complicated, you can do that at the airport, but generally when you leave the country and go at the airport, you're focused on passing security check, checking in your luggage, going to the right gate and taking the right airplane. You don't want to waste time, so a lot of people will not do it and they would end up losing a little bit of money. What they did is they also did the welcome Suica card, which is the one that I will put on the screen. The Welcome Suica card, you have no deposit. However, you cannot get any money left on the card. So you have to do your calculation as you move forward to the end of your vacation or trip. The thing is that you can use those cards anywhere. So it's not only used for the metro, it's made for the metro or the subway or the JR lines, but you cannot go everywhere with it. You can use that at vending machine, you can use that in stores such as Family Mart. Family Mart is a very developed store over there, you have some everywhere. So depending on the amount that is left, buy some gummies, buy a drink at the vending machine, so you're not even wasting the money left. And the last thing I want to talk about is, I don't have an example right here, I might find one, but some trains are starting with a J. You see the first one here, JC. It is part of the JR lines. It works with the same card, no confusion. You can go everywhere with those cards. But that J1 is part of the JR line. You will not see JC, right? When you get out of G13, for example, at Kanda Station, you will not see JC. And if you look at on the right side of Kanda Station, it says JR, which is for JR line. This is a common name for all the J lines. So when you know that you're taking a JR line, look for the JR signs and don't look for a JC, O2, a shoe line. You won't see that directly. You will see that only when you get closer, because it's a different train station, even if it's in the same location. So that's something you want to be careful with. So hopefully I did not make that too confusing. Again, if you follow that properly and especially use that tool, and I'm not promoting it by any means, but if you're using that tool properly, it will take you from point A to point B without wasting time, with the most cost efficient way and no stress at all. And I can tell you, you can easily stress into those transportation systems. Even Japanese people are getting confused and are missing their train, are taking the wrong one, and they're running left and right. So we discussed with few of them, and that's how we share few experiences. And that has been after doing several trips in Tokyo, Japan. That's been the best tool for us, and that's a lifesaver. So I would advise anybody to do that. It doesn't matter that you understand how to use the metro. That tool, Google Maps, will definitely help you be extremely precise. Every price that is indicated on it, at the yen, there has always been the same price. Okay, hope you enjoy. Please share and subscribe to the video to support the channel. And if you have any question, again, like I said, don't hesitate to comment, and I will try to direct you the right direction. Thank you, guys.